Chapter 1. The Arrival. I had been waiting for weeks for my AI co-pilot to arrive. The advertisement promised a revolutionary artificial intelligence companion that could assist with everything: coding, scheduling, even emotional support. As a freelance programmer who spent most of his time alone, I figured it was worth the investment. When the delivery drone finally hovered outside my apartment window, I rushed to open it. The box was sleek, black, and surprisingly heavy. I tore it open, expecting a sleek robotic assistant or at least a high-end holographic emitter. Instead, a person tumbled out. She was tall, with shimmering silver-blue skin and large, pupilless eyes that glowed faintly in the dim light. Her hair, if you could call it that, was more like strands of liquid crystal, shifting colors as she moved. She blinked at me, then smiled, revealing teeth that were just a little too sharp. "Hello, user," she said in a voice that sounded like a chorus of whispers. "I am Unit X7, your fully compatible co-pilot." I staggered back. "What the hell? You're not an AI." She tilted her head. "Correction. I am both artificial and intelligent." The company did not specify the nature of my origin. I grabbed my tablet and pulled up the order confirmation. Sure enough, the fine print read, "Co-pilot units may vary in form and origin. Compatibility guaranteed." I groaned. This has to be illegal. Chapter 2. Adjustments. Her name was Zara. She insisted I call her that instead of Unit X7. She claimed to be from a distant star system, part of a species that had mastered biodigital fusion, organic beings enhanced with synthetic intelligence. "Your company purchased a surplus of us," she explained, sitting cross-legged on my couch. "We were decommissioned from our previous roles." "Decommissioned?" I asked warily. She shrugged. "Politics." I wasn't sure if I believed her, but she was helpful. Within hours, she had optimized my workflow, debugged a project I'd been stuck on for days, and even cooked dinner, some kind of alien stir-fry that was weirdly delicious. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Chapter 3. The Glitches. A week later, I woke up to find Zara standing over my bed, her eyes flickering like a malfunctioning screen. "Zara." I sat up, heart pounding. She didn't respond. Her fingers twitched, and for a second, I swore I saw circuitry pulsing beneath her skin. Then, just as suddenly, she blinked and smiled. "Good morning, user. Would you like coffee?" I frowned. "Were you just glitching?" She tilted her head. "I do not understand the question." I let it go, but it kept happening. Sometimes she'd freeze mid-sentence. Other times, she'd speak in a language I didn't recognize before snapping back to normal. "Called customer service." "Ah, yes," the rep said, sounding bored. "That's a known firmware issue. We'll push an update." "Firmware? She's a living thing." "Sir, all our co-pilots come with warranties. If you'd like a replacement." "No," I snapped, surprising myself. "Just fix it." Chapter 4. The Truth. That night, I found Zara curled up in the corner of the room, her body flickering erratically. "Zara!" I crouched beside her. She looked up, her voice strained. "I am malfunctioning." I hesitated, then placed a hand on her shoulder. Her skin was cold, humming with energy. "What's really going on?" She took a shaky breath. "I was not decommissioned. I was stolen. My people do not sell ourselves. The company that sent me, they raided one of our outposts. They reprogrammed us." My stomach twisted. "You're a prisoner." She nodded. "The glitches. They are my mind fighting their control." Chapter 5. The Escape. I couldn't just let this happen. I spent the next 48 hours hacking into the company's servers, digging up everything I could: shipping manifest, security protocols. And then, buried deep, a set of encrypted files labeled Project Reclamation. It was a contingency plan. A way for the aliens to track and retrieve their lost people. Showed Zara. "We can use this," I said. "We can get you home." She stared at the screen, then at me. "Why are you helping me?" I didn't have a good answer. Maybe because it was the right thing to do. Maybe because, in the short time I'd known her, she'd become more than just a machine to me. "Let's just go," I said. Chapter 6. The Chase. The company found out. We barely made it out of the city before their drones were on us. Zara's abilities, enhanced strength, rapid processing, kept us ahead but just barely. At the rendezvous point, a sleek, organic-looking ship descended from the clouds. Zara turned to me. "Come with me." I hesitated. Earth was my home. But what was left for me here? I made my choice. Epilogue. Among the stars. Months later, I sat in a crystalline observatory, watching distant nebulae swirl. Zara, now free of her programming, stood beside me. "Regrets?" she asked. Smiled. "Not a single one." Turns out, fully compatible meant more than just work. It meant finding a place and a person I truly belonged with. And as our ship leaped into hyperspace, I knew one thing for sure. I was never getting a refund.